rearrangement by me. So we're going to start with talking about this man, Ernest Otto Beckmann. Here's a picture. He is a German scientist who was born on the 4th of July 1853. He first started higher education doing pharmacy before changing to chemistry because, unsurprisingly, he didn't like pharmacy. He then continued his pharmacy and passed his pharmacy exam in 1877. After this, he moved to Leipzig, where he gained his chemistry PhD in 1878 for observing oxidation of dialkyl sulfides and sulfones, which look like this. He also discovered the Beckmann thermometer in 1887, which is like an analytical piece of equipment. The actual Beckmann rearrangement we're going to talk about now. So it's the reaction of an oxime, which then, if you add sulfuric acid, forms caprolactam. So we're going to go through the mechanism now. If you react it with sulfuric acid, it protonates the OH into an OH2+, which is a good leaving group because it acts as water when it leaves. There's also an alkyl shift here, where the carbon moves up to the nitrogen, forming a new ring, which includes the nitrogen, and it has an electropositive carbon. As you can see, this is attacked by a water molecule, which then forms a bond. And one of these OH bonds breaks, so the electron goes back, the electrons even, go back to the oxygen, and you now have a happy oxygen. This molecule, which includes a CN double bond, then attacks another sulfuric acid molecule for the H, and again these electrons move on to the oxygen, and the oxygen within the actual nitrogen containing molecule, its electrons or a lone pair moves down to form a double bond or a carbonyl bond. As a result, the oxygen becomes positive because it's got 3 bonds, and that's just not happy. So these electrons in the OH bond move to the oxygen, forming a carbonyl bond, and that is now a happy molecule, forming what we've seen before up here, caprolactam. Now, if you add a base to the caprolactam, it forms this, the nylon monomer, which is action or a one use of this rearrangement. Another one would be the production of paracetamol, and a final use would be to produce other bioactive natural products, and there's quite a lot of them out there.